let's just give my connection just a couple of seconds to settle in as well. When we were here last week, same time, same place last week, it took about 5 minutes for my connection to settle in, and we will just not rush into a song for that very reason. I am, of course, using Plan B for my internet connection this evening, which does involve a 3-meter cord from my laptop to my iPhone, which I then throw over the top curtain rail close to my desk here. A few folks in North America, that would be the top drape rail, whatever you call it. And last time we used Plan B, it worked. So we're just going to cross our fingers and hope that Plan B works for us. It's not going all that well just yet, according to my dials here. So I'm just. Oh, I'll tell you what I've got planned for the show. I've got old songs planned. I've got a brand new song planned. I've got some songs which I really rarely play planned, and then there's other songs in the middle of all that kind of stuff. And so I do hope that the internet settles down and I can achieve most of that. And it's so lovely to see so many of you here. Thank you so much for being here. And Doc, it was beautiful work as always. And I think let's attempt a song. I'm going to start off with some older songs just to warm me up. They get a little bit neglected these days with new songs getting written and stuff like that. So I'm going to start off with two oldies, so to speak. And first one is Solitary Moods. Never been in love like this before. Never had so much, still wanted more. I've never been in love like this. Never been in love like this. I've never been so sure that it will last. All your pain and tears are in the past. I've never hurt a girl like you. Never hurt a girl like you. Are you afraid that this love could end? That you can be like other men? The long lost friend. Yes, folks, I do believe I'm back. Yeah, just toggle. Just believe what Whisper's saying. Indeed, it's not even cutting out. It's cutting in and out. It's just cut out completely for a little while. But I do believe I'm back on track. And if you hear me again, when the stream drops out and doesn't disconnect properly, it does that silly looping thing. So you've heard the first verse of that song about 10 times over. But I'm going to back it up and sing it all over again while we get ourselves reset here. Yeah, I think it'll be all right now, folks. I'm feeling confident now. I've never been in love like this before. Never had so much, still wanted more. I've never been in love like this. Never been in love like this. I've never been so sure that it will last. All your pain and tears are in the past. I've never hurt a girl like you. Never hurt a girl like you. Are you afraid that this love could end? That I might be like other men? My love comes creeping through your solitary moods like some long-lost friend. Have you always felt so insecure, so mysterious and so unsure? Have you ever been in love like this? Ever been in love like this? Are you afraid that this love could end? That I might be like other men? My love comes creeping through your solitary moods like some long-lost friend. I won't go treating you unkind, like you're some kind of fool. You know I've never been in love before with a woman like you. A woman like you. Never been in love like this before. Never had so much, still wanted more. I've never been in love like this. Never been in love like this. Are you afraid that this love could end? That I might be like other men? My love comes creeping through your solitary moods like some long-lost friend. I won't go treating you unkind, like you're some kind of fool. You know I've never been in love before with a woman like you. A woman like you. I won't go treating you unkind, like you're some kind of fool. You know I've never been in love before with a woman like you. A woman like you. Indeed, that's what I always say. I've never been in love with a woman like you. Anyway, I don't have time to tell stories about my love life, but the next show I do, please keep an eye on the events. I'll certainly be telling stories about that, starting at my next show. Now, we only done one song in like the first 15 minutes, so I'm going to stop talking. The next song I've got planned to sing is The Old Backyard. Now, I haven't sung this for like ages, but I intend to bring it back into my show and sing it a bit more often And not today, but the next few times I sing this song, I'm going to start telling the story behind this song, which, as people who are old friends and fans will know, it's about a grapevine. It's called The Old Backyard. In an old backyard, between the house and the fence, I looked up higher than I ever had, 'cause somewhere between the moon and the stars, I hid my memories in an empty jar. And in the living room at my grandma's house, I played piano without knowing how. And somewhere between asleep and awake began the journey I was meant to take. Yes, I'm a little bit older every day I wake, a little bit taller every meal I take, a little bit closer than I've ever been, a little bit higher than I've ever seen. In an old V-dub behind the swimming pool, I kissed my girlfriend and I brushed her curls. And sometimes it seemed between a boy and a man, I choose my future with these trembling hands. Yes, I'm a little bit older every day I wake, a little bit taller every meal I take, a little bit closer than I've ever been, a little bit higher than I've ever seen. In a quiet room, in a row of beds, I watch my father as he's growing frail. And somewhere between who's young and who's old, I see reflections from his passing world. Yes, I'm a little bit older every day I wake, a little bit taller every meal I take, a little bit closer than I've ever been, a little bit higher than I've ever seen. In the old backyard, 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 in the old backyard. you're still here. If you've got to go off and head off to work, I'm so glad you were here for a couple of songs. And thank you so much for coming over. And I mean that to all of you. And just before I sing the next song, if I can just let you know, that's the sweet and wonderful BB who's looking after me and you folks for my show. And as always, whenever you can show some appreciation for the sweet BB, I would like that so much. Okay, now that song was also planned to warm me up for the next one. Now I don't know how many times I've sung this next song in Second Life. It might be once or twice, I don't know. But it's just a difficult song to sing. And so I've sort of been, I haven't been singing it very much at all. Anyway, that's cut a long story short. I know Experiment, my songwriting buddy, has some regard for this song, and I hope I do it justice. You're a woman on your own, with everything you need. You still believe in love, but it's not what it seems. The sting of love, no name. You're a mother on your own, with 2 babies on your knee. You've been thinking about love, but it's not all you seek. The sting of love has your name, has your name. Oh, Christine, stop looking for reasons, Christine. No reasons can replace an honest man. Fall out of love now. Gone are the feelings. Don't ever let that man so close as this again. Gone are the chains now. Gone are the blame games. You never choose a man as weak as him again. You're no stranger to love, and it's strange to feel that the thing you want most is no longer so real. The sting of love speaks your name. You're a seeker and a traveler with everything to see, with the whole world beside you if you choose to believe that the goddess of love, Venus, sings your name, sings your name. Oh, Christine, stop looking for reasons, Christine. No reasons can replace an honest man. Fall out of love now. Gone are the feelings. Don't ever let that man so close as this again. Gone are the chains now. Gone are the blame games. You never choose a man as weak as him again. You're a woman on your own with everything you need. You still believe in love, but it's not what it seems. The sting of love knows your name, has your name. Oh, Christine, no tomorrows, no tomorrows, no tomorrows, no tomorrows. The sting in the tail of lovely. Yes, using the adverb there, or some form of adverb. All right. I think you can see why that takes a bit to sing. Okay, now just before I sing the next song, which will be a bit of a surprise to a few people here, let me catch my breath and say hello to a few people like you, old man, and Solid and Merlot, who I said hello to earlier while Doc was singing, and Aria, hiya, Sweet Aria, and Callie, and Ginger, and Michaelis, and Dragon, and just through the crowd there, Marissa, and Izzy, and Adina, Leslie, and Zaza, and I'll catch up with a few more of you folks that I've missed somehow in just a little bit. Okay, so that's a song that that's reasonably new. It's written in the last year sometime. I just don't sing it much. Now the next song is an old song from the Saw, before the Saw days even, and it was written as a duet. And the original version that we did of this song before we ventured into to Second Life was a duet, and so it had a girl in it. Yeah, a girl in it. And we've been so busy in Second Life with our music that we thought we would find a girl in Second Life to sing with, and it just hasn't turned out that way. And it's pretty sad because this song just doesn't get sung in Second Life at all. So what I've decided to do is to sing the male part of this song and to, in the backing track, to leave the voice of our sweet friend who did the female part in this song. Now, her name is Kywin Jones. She's not a Second Life person, so I can't give you a name for her so that you can say hello to her one day if you see her around. So this is her original vocal on this song. And perhaps you can let me or Experiment know if it works out all right. But as a big surprise for people who who come to lots of my shows, here is Forever. To be there, to see you close your eyes, to stay awake till you fall asleep. This silly man is so in love with you. I think it's time for you to know.
I like to be there, I like to watch you sleeping, to stay awake just as long as I can. You crazy man, I'm so in love with you. Forever and ever, forever and ever, I'm in love with you.
I like to be here, to look into your eyes, to see the sweet looks you can't disguise. This silly man is so in love with you.
today I know you feel the same. How could I ever forget to say that you're the reason I like each day and every night? You've got to know that I love you.
I like to be there. I like to know your secrets. To smile at you when you look at me. You crazy man, I'm so in love with you. Forever and ever, forever and ever. I'm in love with you.
How could I ever forget to say that you're the reason I like each day and every night? You've got to know that I love you. You've got to know that I love you.
Forever, and featuring the adorable Kywin Jones. And if it went down all right, well, we will tell Kywin that it went fantastic one. And we may even coerce her into second life one day. Okay, now let me say hello to a few people who have been arriving, like Yukisha and Electra. And hope I haven't missed anybody. Oh, Roy. Hiya, Roy, up the back. Thanks so much for being here, folks, and I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I'm trying to catch up time, of course, because we had a little bit of a hiccup at the start of the show. But it hasn't put me off. Surprises for you sweet people. The next surprise is, in my shows in the last couple of weeks, I've been singing a song called Karen's Moon. I'm not about to sing Karen's Moon, but Karen's Moon was the third and final song in a trilogy of songs written by Experiment here that started off with the Crescent Moon and then Raven Moon and then finished off with Karen's Moon. And I've been singing the three of them as together in shows so people get a bit of a feel for the whole story of the trilogy. And today I'm going to add another song to another trilogy that we've been working on. It's complete. I've only been singing one song from the trilogy in my shows so far, and that's the song called Innocence. But Innocence is the third song in the three, and today, for the very first time, here at the beautiful Colour Factory, I'm going to sing the second song in the next trilogy that we're going to complete. And this song is called Jasmine.
Jasmine, take a walk with me until we reach the sea. Listen as the fisherman's children play happily, and taste the salty air upon my lips and fingertips. Then give yourself to me tonight, like we were meant to be, meant to be, meant to be, meant to be, meant Sir Jasmine from old England, let me take soft hold of you and whisper what the prophet says about the coming of this day. No coincidence, no rhyme, no reason or complicated view. Just you and I along the beach where the flying fishes play. Play, 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 play. Quiet Jasmine, listen. Do you hear the things I hear? The early morning chatter rise from dark and ancient streets. The scent of oils and the touch of lace upon these silken sheets brings me back to paradise to steal another kiss. One more kiss, one more kiss, one more kiss, one more kiss. Jasmine from old England, from yesterday and far away, our lives have changed forevermore because of Mandalay. Now not a single day will pass without the sharing of these words, 'cause you and I have found our place, and we will want no more, no more, want no more, want no more, wants no more.
Jasmine from old England. Now, for folks who have been at my shows in the last month, I suppose, when I've been singing Innocence, and I've been letting people know that it's the final song in a group of 3 songs. Well, Innocence, just to give you a bit more context for Innocence, which I'm about to sing, because Innocence has been about Jasmine.
In the moment before waking, when you're in another world, I reached out my hand and found you there. And we made a toast to innocence and the things that let us be. As we made our plans, we smiled helplessly. Would we climb high up to the pagoda? Would we ask for Buddha's blessings one more time? I don't know what I would say if I hadn't had today. I remember our first breakfast, you and I alone, skipping along the riverbank like we were still at school. How we made a toast to silliness when laughter told us when, and I found the child within my heart again. Then we climbed up to the old pagoda and thanked Holy Buddha for his peaceful prayers. Then I tried to find a way to thank you for this day. Now my heart knows the truth, and it's telling you how that it wouldn't change one thing. presents ceased their jeweled display, we pressed against each other where the willow tree swayed. And we made a toast to destiny and all that she would bring, memorizing each and every precious thing. So we danced until the morning bid us home, and into each other's arms we moved. I don't know what I would say if I hadn't known today. Now my heart knows the truth, and it's telling you how. That it wouldn't change one thing. Our hearts belong to love. I saw you on the balcony wrapped in a satin robe, and quietly I watched and admired the unknown. And we drank a toast to each other and all our memories, for we found love in Mandalay, and now we can believe. And for every single moment more, I'll give thanks to every God that heaven knows. And then I'll say in every way that I'll never let you go. Now my heart knows the truth, and it's telling you how that it wouldn't change one thing. My heart, your heart, our hearts belong to love. Innocence. All right, and there is a third part of that group of songs. It is the first part, indeed, and sometime real soon in the next week at least, I'll be able to sing the entire trilogy of those songs. Oh man, I'm puffed. I think we might have had one little skip during that song too, but thank goodness the stream has been holding up pretty good since the slow start. And listen, I have been a bit nervous. I've been knowing that I'm going to try a few songs, new ones and old songs. So I've been a bit anxious about how they would go. I think we're on the end of the show now. We're heading down the easier songs, or something like that. All right. Now I'm going to do. I was talking before I sang that song about the Experiments 3 songs, including his new one, Karen's Moon, and I'll sing that after the next song, because I just need to sing something a little bit easier before I do that. And this song is called Falling. All through the night, I need to sacrifice my love through you. Though my heart is true, I'm scared to break on through to you. But my heart's not strong, and the days seem longer without you. And I'm falling into you. But I'm falling into you. Now my love inside will be sanctified through you, through you. With my soul awake, now my love awaits just for you, for you. But my heart's not strong, and the days seem longer without you. And I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling into you. But I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling into you. Now I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling into you. Now I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling into you. But I'm falling, I'm falling into you.
Falling. This is one of Experiment's songs which I helped put some finishing touches to a couple of months ago, after it spent a bit of time in the song vault as well. All right, now listen. I can see a couple of people that I haven't said hello to yet, and I'm very sorry for it. Jazz or Jace, I know you've been there the whole time, and I missed you the first time around, I'm sure. So thanks so much for being here, Jazz. And Saphira, it's lovely to see you again, Saphira. Thanks for coming along. And if I can, back just enough, my dear and sweet friends, Stephen and Ebony J are doing what they're famous for, smooching at one of my shows. All right, here is Experiments, the third song. The day had to come when I wouldn't sing all three of the songs in the trilogy, one after the other. So here, for the very first time, is Karen's Moon. And for the people who are hearing it for the very first time, I need to tell you that it's actually spelled C-H-A-R-O-N. It's Karen's Moon. And for people with a bit of an ancient history background will know a little bit more about what Experiment had in mind for this song.
Towards the river Styx she sails, with a coin held in her hand. The crescent moon still shines above for a shipwrecked caravan. No partner for her final dance, on the floor she stands alone, still adrift upon her lonely sea, casting shadows onto stone. Karen, you'll be my love. Karen, you'll soon be here. Karen, you'll drink my wine. Karen, you'll always be near. The search is almost ended now. No more future in the past. As the waves roll on the water, the tears fall from her heart. As she stares into the ocean deep, the softest touch upon her hand now turns into a smiling face that knows and understands. Karen, you'll be my love. Karen, you'll soon be. Karen, you'll drink my wine tonight. Karen, you'll always be near.
Karen's Moon. Okay, let me just say hello to you, sweet little Hope. Lovely to see you. And to Chris, just a little bit up there. Hi, Chris. Thanks so much for coming over. Sweet folks. If I've got time for 2 songs, that would be fantastic. Because the last one is likely to go over. Excuse me, just a little bit. I know I can't help myself. I just talk a lot between songs. And listen, I've put off telling. I had a story planned. I was going to tell a story, but I've decided you've had enough of my talking during the show so far. So this is another one of the really new songs I've just been singing for the last week. Just let me mute you folks while I have a bit of a... I know I cut myself off when I was saying the word cough. Here it's Photographs.
I am the view over Central Park. I am the day I married you. I'm all dressed up at a Broadway show. I'm yellow cabs lined up in rows. I am your artists and creative minds. I am the waste of 3,000 lives. I am a window looking out at you. I am a store on 5th Avenue. I am the sight of you from outer space. I am your children skating in the park. I am your fears when the city's dark. I am my past when Bob Dylan sings. I've seen it all and done most things. I penthouse where you've always lived. I am its walls if they could speak. I am the things you've always dreamed, and all of the places you've never been. I am the view of you from outer space, and we're all brothers and sisters here. We're the photographs of all that we are. We are the things that bind us together. We are the spirit of all the lives that we've lived. I am the subway and the early train. I am the streets that have no name. I am the city that never sleeps. I am memories, bitter and sweet. I am the view of you from outer space, and we're all brothers and sisters here. We're the photographs of all that we are. We are the things that bind us together. We are the spirit of all the lives that we've lived, and we're all brothers and sisters here. We're the photographs of all that we are. We are the things that bind us together. We are the spirit of all the lives that we've lived.
Photographs. All right, time for one more song. Thank you, sweet, 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 sweet people. At my next show, I'll tell you why it's just so wonderful that to be a songwriter and actually have people to sing new songs to, and old songs to, and all that kind of stuff. Perhaps you can imagine it, but it is just the most special thing. And I thank you so much for being a part of it and for being here today, especially with at least one brand new song sung. And to BB for looking after us while I've been here for my show, and for Sweet Whisper for inviting me back to play here, and to Doc, who was playing before me. Thank you so much, sweet, sweet people, and I hope I pick a final song that you will like. And one last thing. Jug. Hiya, Jug. I've just seen you there, and I certainly hope I haven't missed saying hello to anybody. And to you sweet people who've been clicking on me somewhere and sending me money. You people spoil me so much, and I thank you so much for it. And I'm going to finish with... this is the only change I've made to the whole show. I kept to my plan right up until the end. But once again, just needed to pick one I'm really comfortable singing. Connecticut. I'm going to sing it for you, Hope.
when I reach the Norrie States. I'm on my way back to America, but I'm afraid I'm much too late, and it's all up to me. Are you still in school at Trinity? Was that half your life ago? Before I moved back to Victoria, because I wanted something slow, and it's all down to me. I know it won't be easy to hear me knock on your door. I've waited 20 years, you know, to hear your footsteps along the hall. Just 1 week away until I see you smile, and then our broken hearts can skip a beat and be at peace again. Remember all the things I said when I promised I would stay and build a life for us in Connecticut instead of far away, and it's all up to me. Would you want me in your arms again if I promised I would stay and make Bridgeport our home again forever and a day? Now it's all up to you. I know it won't be easy to hear me knock on your door. I've waited 20 years, you know, to hear your footsteps along the hall. Just 1 week away until I see you smile, and then our broken hearts can skip a beat and be at peace again. Yes, it's been near 20 years or so, and I'm speaking out of turn. And I won't bother you with lines I rehearsed long ago. Now it's all up to me. I say that I'm just passing through, and I had a life to spare, and it would have been the strangest thing to not tell you I still cared. Now it's all up to you. I know it won't be easy to hear me knock on your door. I've waited 20 years, you know, to hear your footsteps along the hall. Just 1 week away until I see you smile, and then our broken hearts can skip a beat and be at peace again, and it's all up to me.
Connecticut. I was very surprised when I wrote that song, when I looked up the spelling of Connecticut. I'm so glad I did. All right, I'm done. Thank you so much, sweet, sweet people, for being here. I've enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you have too. Thank you for your wonderful generosity and the sweet and funny things you say during my shows. And I hope I have the pleasure of singing for you people again someplace real soon. In the meantime, you people look after yourselves. It's goodbye from the Bright One for now.